Shalom. Shalom, my people. Shalom. Shalom, my people. Shalom, my people, my people, my people, my people. Yeah, you are my people, the Hebrew Israelites, the one who keep the law, statute, commandment, even the ones that do not. You still my people. You might be a stray away, but you still my people. You still my people. Hey, today's drink is pure beet juice. 100% organic, pure beet juice. 100% organic, pure beet juice. Beet juice is good for your blood. Anything red is good for your blood. Good for See, our fruits come out in season. You know, like now it's good for oranges. You know, oranges for vitamin C. You know, make sure you keep your vitamin D in. You know, okay, you go buy you something from the store and keep your vitamin D. That will keep your immune system. Magnesium, it help keep your immune system strong from catching different kind of diseases, cold, flu, whatever. And I was talking to this guy, right? And he said, man, you take the flu shot? I said, man, I ain't never took no flu shot. He said, I ain't never had the flu that I can remember. I'm 57, and I can't remember ever having the flu. Maybe I did when I was a kid, just don't remember. But I don't even get colds. I get sinus problems, but don't get colds. You know, I know throughout my years of people that get the flu shot, the next couple of days, they got the flu. But what all it does is just bring out the flu. It makes you sick. So your body, it's authentic, it's not real. So your body get used to that shot every year. Every year you get that shot, every year you get that flu. My mama used to take that shot, and I said, Mama, you quit taking that shot because all it does is just make your body weak where you can't fight. Because when it's time to fight, your body waiting on the medicine instead of waiting on your natural ability to fight it. Because we are special people, so God made us different. Deuteronomy 76. If you read that, you will see that we are special people, that our body heal itself. That's what Dr. Saber was trying to tell us. Our body will heal itself off of natural herbs. Because everything now, if you know anything about testing water, or the water you drink, it's a balance in there. You need that 7. You need to go over that 7. Anything behind that 7 to 6-9 back is a acidic acid. So what it is, it's not bad, it's not good for you. When you get over everything is alkaline, because you know alkaline is a buffer between the acid. I used to work on pools. I went to school for pool. I went to college for to work on the pools, doing chemicals in water. So I know what I'm talking about. So if it'll get all about women should know. A woman should know your body is it's a balance. So if you don't get that balance, you have that emotional wobble. And then if you don't get that balance, you get diseases, yeast infection, all kinds of different diseases that go down with that body to your private part if you don't have a balance with your pH. And so you know it's true. So you got to have a balance. And so if your body's not balanced, you're not going to heal. So that's why I try to drink, you know, I try to eat right. I ain't perfect, but I try my best to eat right. And it tastes good. Like I said, put it in the glass, put some ice in it. I've been saying this for a while, but now they didn't come out with a test saying that when you drink out of plastic, it pulls the chemicals out of the plastic in your drink. But back in the 70s, we were drinking out of glass. Everything was in glass. Everything tasted better. So you know when you put it in plastic, you can taste it. So that's why I've been liking the glass. It get colder, everything. But anyway, get to the lesson. What I want to tell y'all people is this. We have to wake up. I'm going to tell you that Lucifer, the red dragon, Esau, the red man, the hairy man all over, and the so-called white man are all the same. They're all the same people. Edom, Esau, Amalekites, all of them the same people. All of them come from Esau. Esau was a man. Edom is a nation. With Edom, which means red. See, but I'm going to break this down to you. It's going to be slow. I want to take my time, make sure I don't miss anything. It's time for us to wake up. Our people that are in the Christian church are destroyed. I was in the Christian church. I'm going to tell you how my brother came home one day. I was about 20-some years. He was in and out of prison, right? So he went to prison one day. I done told the story before. This is how I started getting my knowledge. He said, boy, you don't know who you are. My response was, You done went to prison and learned that jail shit. That's what I said. He said, boy, you are a black Hebrew Israelite. I said, never heard of. We've been in church all. I never heard of it before. That was the seed God had planted. Didn't pay attention to it no more. Went on about my life, everything. Around about 49, 48 to 50. But I had been going to church under a great teacher, and we had a certified college credit classes called Basic Theology 1. And I learned in that reading the Bible, that still ain't done. But when I was in church, I just couldn't feel that natural feeling like I wanted to feel. And then I had a friend on the job. I'm going to give his name, give him credit. His name was Baron Dixon. He was my worker at one time. He ended up being, before I left, he was a supervisor. So he introduced me into Muslim, whatever they call it. So I learned a little bit of that. I said, something still just don't feel right. So I went to digging, and right now I am who I am today because I had to learn these things. I had to learn to read. I read the Quran. I read different religious books just to try to find what's going on. And then God led me through all that so I can learn all that to get to the real essence of the Bible. And now I know this Bible. I know different religions, and I know our people are trapped. So let me get to it right now. Psalm 73:9. Read this. See, this is what Esau does, and this is what he's continued to do. I'm going to go through it real slow. Okay. Psalm 73:9. They set their mouth against the heavens, and their tongue walking through the earth. The heaven is the whole earth. They ain't talking about up in heaven, the third heaven. They talking about they cover the earth. It didn't break it down, and their tongue walking through the earth. Their tongue walking through the earth. That means they feeding us lies. Because you know that a tongue can't walk. See, the reason why I say stuff like this here sarcastically because I want people to think. So when you read this Bible, you got to understand it. You got to ask for wisdom not to understand it. So you know a doggone tongue ain't walking. The tongue is in a person's mouth. That person is walking. He's spreading his doctrine throughout the earth. It's falsified doctrine. It's Christianity that we follow. And the Bible says that we should have a yoke of iron around our neck until we are destroyed. The yoke is gone, but we are mentally destroyed. So when a person like me give you the word, you can't accept it because you got a mental. And hey, you got to be careful with that because guess what? God put a mental block on you because he don't want you. I'm just telling you, he don't want you. He got you mentally blocked for you can't accept this word. God chose you. You don't choose God. I just want to get that out. God chose you. You don't choose God. You just don't walk up one day and say, hey, I want to love you, God. No, God chose you. That's why you get these crumbs throughout your life. Just come into your life. That's why, bam, it hit you. God would chose you back then, but it's up to you to connect. God chose you. You didn't choose God. This is some good stuff. They tongue walking through. Esau walked through. Who has to see? The word devil, folks, mean deceiver. This is not a monster or a red dragon. What they teach you in church. Walking the earth with a pitfall. In the movie, they show you horns, red tail, spike. That's not true, people. Get out of that. Get out of this mystical, falsified stuff that they're giving you because they spread their tongue throughout the earth. The earth needs to be refreshed. We need new stuff. That's why you see, turn on YouTube. You see the Hebrew Israelite. We everywhere. We everywhere now. We all down here in Jacksonville at the flea market. We everywhere. We all over the world. They even got them in China. They got them over there in China, Russia, because we everywhere. God said in James, he should scatter us the four corners of the earth. We everywhere. Through slavery. We everywhere. God gonna get us all back. Gonna bring us all back. We everywhere. We preaching in Jamaica. I see Jamaica got in there. Everywhere. So we all on the four corners. So the world need to be refreshed. We refreshing the world. The world not going. I'm gonna show you where the world not gonna be at peace until the so-called black people and brown people rule the earth. The trees gonna rejoice. I'm gonna show it to you, but I don't want to get ahead of myself. John 14, 15 through 16. These just a little side note into the message. You got to keep the law if you want to be part of it. There's no getting around it. If you don't keep the law, you won't be a part of this. You got to keep the law. Christianity says we can't keep the law. You can keep not raping a little child. You can keep not sleeping with an animal. You can keep not being a homosexual. It's not born by choice. They're putting it in our food, making the little boys grow titties and making the women sound like men. See, they're using witchcraft on us and we don't even know it. That's why I said you got to be careful about what you eat. I know it's hard. You got to be careful. You got to find out what you eat and what you can't eat. So they using witchcraft on us. They've been using science on us, but we don't know that. You got law. A woman cannot wear pants. You can wear a dress. This when it be cold, you can put your thing up under your dress. You know what I'm saying? We cannot do certain things. Yeah, it's hard. I understand. You got grace, but you got to pray. You got to ask God for this. You cannot eat certain food that'll kill you because guess what? Your body will talk to you. That's God telling you, and when Corinthians said you are a temple of God. So your body will talk to you and get you sick. And different diseases come from different food that you eat, which God told you not to eat. Black people, so-called, are the #1 high blood pressure, cholesterol, heart attacks, strokes, amputees, amputation of your limbs because you're eating a food that God told you not to eat. And guess what? The other nations have taken crafty counsel against you. They know what you can and can't eat. Arabs do not eat pork, but they sell you pork. Arabs do not eat crabs, but they sell it to you. They know what it calls you, and they just sit back and watch you die. And y'all go in there, hey, bro, call them bro. But will kill your own brother. Call the nation, call Chinese women mama, but hate your own mama. You see what I'm saying? We backwards. We are. I'm gonna get to it. I don't want to get ahead of myself. It's a good stuff. Psalm 83. And I'm coming out of the Bible, so you can't doubt me. You believe in the Bible. You're a Christian. You believe in the Bible. Psalm 83, 1 through 8. Let me read this. I'm going to read this. Keep not their silence, O God. Hold not their peace. Be not still, O God. We praying. David praying. Praying to the Most High. For lo, thy enemy maketh a tumult, maketh a great noise. They hate thee, have lifted up their head. They that hate thee have lift up their head. The people who hate us, we proud. We're going to show you that we hate you. But there ain't nothing you can do about it. We're going to show you that we hate you. Check this out. And 3, they have taken crafty counsel against our people. They consulted against the hidden one. We are the hidden ones. Because we don't have no idea who we are. I can ask 10 people, what is your nationality? They start giving me nominations in the Bible. They don't know. But go to an African, the African will tell you, I'm not an African. I am from the tribe of Zulu. I am from the tribe of Ashanti. I'm from the tribe of Israel. Any tribe they know. They call themselves that. You will say you're from Africa, but don't know where in Africa. Where in Africa? Because that's not your true identity. And I'm going to show you that. I'm going to take my time and go through it. They have said, come let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. You don't remember who you are. You don't know you come from Israel. You don't know that Jerusalem is our home. I'm going to get to that and show you. I'm getting this all out of the Bible, people. The church never taught you this. And they never will. And they got certain people. God said that in Maccabee, it are wicked men that are among us, our own people, men and women. Especially they use our women because their pH is off. And they know this. And it's so witchcraft that they'll give you certain food to make sure you stay off. Crab, shrimp, and all that keep you off. Your whole body is off. You off balance. You all in motion because your pH is off. You below the 7. You went to school, we didn't learn it. We seen it. I remembered it, but it all came back. That's what God was teaching me back then. Didn't even know. I was bad as hell because guess what? I wanted to fit in. But I'm smart as hell. I thought it was being nervous, so I had to hold back. I'm holding back myself because I can do the work. I can do math in my head for the teacher writing on the board. But nobody right now today don't even know that because I'm just not telling you that. My daddy couldn't read or write, but the man used to take us on trips every year without a damn map quest. I go to Georgia, he would tell me, this is where they did such and that. This is where they did such and such, such and such, such. Smart as hell. And know about that money. Briefcase. Taught my nephew them how to handle bills, but a man couldn't read or write because at that time he had to go. Well, if it wasn't raining, he had to be in that field because he was the oldest to take care of his family. In Georgia. In Georgia, 1940 something. He was born in 1940 something, 1939. Because in Georgia in 1939 was like the 1900s. I had a brother. This staff was so smart. Up in Georgia now, they got like a part of the library named after him. So the bloodline was coming. So my brother, just like me, office full of information. I had to go see him before he passed, early up in the year. Had all this knowledge. Huh? Wow. Still hadn't connected, in a sense. Then my other brother, it's just going down the line. And I'm the last brother. Now, I done put all that information together. You got 3 generations before me. I don't know how my daddy was. Yeah, I do. He didn't have that knowledge. He had the smarts. He taught my dad, I guess. So I know where it started. So I know it come from my granddaddy, my daddy, my brother, then my other brother, now me. I try to teach my grandson. I try to teach my son. Maybe they'll get it later on. Maybe it comes to later on. But yeah, the knowledge here. Check this out. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against you. Confederate means they come together. They sitting at the table, talking about you, telling you this is what they're going to do to these niggas. This is what we're going to do to these Native American Indians. And this is what we're going to do to these Mexicans. So-called. So they sit around the table talking about you at the UN meeting. You have no representation in the UN meeting. Africans don't represent you. You see anything that they say come affect you? No, Africans don't represent you. You have nobody in the UN nation. I'm going to tell you about the 7 horns. I'm going to get you to tell you who Esau is, who this red dragon is. So you have no recollection of who you are. The tabernacle of Edom, so-called Esau, the red, the hairy, Lucifer. This is Edom. He's a nation. Esau is the person. Edom is the nation, or the so-called whites. The red, the hairy. That false Jesus they gave you. And the Ishmaelites, them the so-called Muslim, Moab, so-called Chinese, Hagarians, they African. Jibar, they African. Amos, the Japanese. Esau's nephew, grandson, with the little twisty on the side of the head. That Philistines are Africans. The original Philistines are Africans. Y'all didn't know that, did you? The original them people fighting over land that belong to not them. With the inhabitants of Tyre, Africans. So they took a crafty count together, and we have no representation up in there. Psalm 69. Psalm 69. 69, 20. 20. Reproach has broken my heart, and I am full of heaviness. And I looked for some to take pity, but there was none. And for comforter, but I found none. That's you. Nobody take pity on you. None of these countries, especially the African people who they say you are, they claim you to Africa, but your own people who you claim that you are didn't even come to take pity on you and help you out. While the other countries just dog you out like they dog you out now, but the so-called African, Nelson Mandela, didn't come to help you at all, even when he got free. Didn't come to help you because he's not you. Barack Obama is not you. He's from Africa. His dad is a pure African. He did not come to help you. He never came and gave a so-called help to the so-called nigger brown people. But he brought in homosexuality to destroy our community. Nobody took pity on us. I got to go fast because I know our mind speculates. Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee. God rejected because we refuse knowledge. You get sick. We down. We're in the lowest part of mankind sleep of humans. We 1/3. Thank you. That's why they got that 3/5. We 1/5. That's why they got that 3/5 bank. Switch it around. They call it the 5th third. The 5th third bank. Switch it around. You 3/5. You 3/5 of human beings. That's what they call you. See, you never even pay attention to this stuff here. I will reject thee, and thou shalt be no more priest to me, no more holy people to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law. We've forgotten the law of God. We don't do the law. I will also forget that children. Why do you think our children run around here rapping? Because the parents, the people, the elders, our church members have forgotten God's law, so God put it on our kids. That's why they die, and why they prosecuting us, our own people. You're not scared of the white man. The white man walk to your neighborhood, you don't say nothing. But you see a black kid, you shut your door. And you hiss at them because of what they do. You did that to them because you failed to teach them the law. Everything that's going on with that kid, you did it. God just told you. It's on you. And tell you something. These are inside notes that I wrote. I had a friend of mine. She sent me the whole thing. I'm paraphrasing what I get. Let me go to that. Let me go to that. What it really means. They got a law, right? They call the Casual Killing Act of 1669 was written to protect the rich white woman for legal punishment. White women were killing the defenseless mixed race children and their husbands, and enslaved women. The women in Virginia were killing the mixed children of a horrific way. They were angry that their spouse was having pity on children outside their marriage. The children were routinely boiled, tortured, beaten to death. This is Karen. This is modern day Karen that since I've been in school, I always had a white teacher. Until you start getting up in the higher grade, then the teacher start switching out a little bit. So them teachers would teach you certain things. You didn't even know. You was in love with a white teacher before you was in love with a black lady. If you didn't have if your mama went home, you would have fell in love with that white girl, white teacher, whatever. And some of us do. Because that's all they put in front of. They know what they were doing. Because these are Karens. Why you got the Karens in Walmart picking out black people doing certain things? Because she want to boil you. She was the one that was beating you. Especially if you're a mixed child, they hate it. That's why they mostly adopt our kids. All these millionaire Madonna, all these people adopting our black little babies and turning them into homosexual. It's all the plan. But I gotta say it, you are oxen ass. I'm gonna get to that too. You are oxen ass because you don't care. And it's information out here letting you know about your kid, what they're doing to your kid. Okay. And they had another law. I'm gonna get to that. They had a rape law. The rape law, no white man could be raped. No white man could be charged for raping a black slave or woman. Because guess what they said it was? Because she was promiscuous. So they gave them a justification to rape you. But you go marry one of them. Only thing they see you in, they don't really love you. They fascinated with your body. Basically, in their mind, it's like they're raping you. But you don't know that. You sit beside him and you say the man, you love him. But he raping you. I'm just saying. They made a law. So I told a friend, look, check this out. Check this out. Hear what I said. I said that more our women finna be raped, killed, and destroyed because all white men and women think they are promiscuous because you got Sexy Red. You got what's the girl named Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B. So all of them think you're promiscuous. They look at you not like a sex symbol, they look at you as a whore and promiscuous to their men. White women hate you. They're looking at you like you're promiscuous to their men because that's all they know of you. No other country, the world see our women as whores and promiscuous. They have no respect for you. If you ain't have no money out here carrying your money, they wouldn't even care nothing about. A lot of them care. They shine on you. But you don't know that. That's why you can't get a passport and go in the country. They love the black man, but they hate the black woman. They would sleep with her because she promiscuous. They made laws for this. Now, I got to get to it. I'm going to get to it even if it's a little long. Genesis 25:25. I'm finna start off on telling you who Esau is. I gave you, man, I studied this. I'm dreaming. I'm dreaming this at night. I'm waking up at 4 o'clock. 4:13 to be exact. First it was 2. It started at 2. Then it went all the way down. It started at 2 and then it started going to 3. Now it's at 4. I just start saying the prayer till I go to sleep. I might say it 1,000 times, seems like in my mind. Eventually I go to sleep. I'm getting this information in. God giving it to me. Genesis 25:25. And the first came, okay. Oh Lord, say unto her, to Sarah, 2 nations are in thy womb. 2 manner of people shall be separated from their bowels. The one shall be stronger than the other, and the elder shall serve the younger. Who's stronger than the Esau? The white man is our brother, people. Who's stronger than them? We stronger than them. The elder says, right now, this is a prophecy because we serving them. But later on, I'm going to teach you that they're going to be serving us. Check it out. And when her days to be fulfilled was delivered, behold, there were twins. They were twins. Esau and Jacob. The first one came out red all over like a hairy garment. And they named his name Esau. That's Esau. Red hair all over. Remember this. So I'm Galatians 4:6. Galatians 4:26. Because our own people say this. Oh, there ain't no more of them people. They gone. They even said they hide themselves to get themselves a different name. But Jerusalem, which is okay, okay, I'm going to get to it. I'm gonna get to the other one. Jerusalem, which is Jerusalem, which is the mother, Jerusalem, which is above, is free, which is the mother of us all. We come from Jerusalem. They fighting over land that don't belong to them. But they tell you come from Africa. Jerusalem is northern Africa. You do come out, but they not being specific about where you come from. You come from Jerusalem. That's why they were fighting over land that's not there. That's why the land is being destroyed. I'm gonna get to that in a minute. This is what I want to get to. I want you to know that you're not African. You come from Jerusalem. You are the true people of the Bible. They know this here. That's why they're doing what they're doing. That's why they call themselves Jewish or Israeli. They'll never say they are a Jew. They'll never say that they are Israelites. Ecclesiastes. And knowing the devil busy. Woo. 4:16. There's no end of all the people, even of all that have been before them. They also that come after them. There's no end to people, y'all. The same people that back doing in the ancient days, you still here. But they have hidden your identity, so you don't know so you don't know that Esau is the so-called red man. God give you his description throughout the whole Bible, let you know who they is. Go to Revelation. Revelation 12, 3 through 5. And there appeared another one in heaven, and behold, a great red dragon. I just told you who Esau was. Esau is the red man. He is the red dragon who the Bible speaks of. It's no animal with a tail like they try to. The red dragon symbolizes a person. And that is Esau. He's red and hairy. He's that red dragon that the Bible speaks of in Revelation. Having 7 heads, 10 horns, and 7 crowns. But them are the other nations that I read to you in Psalms 83. They took a great tumult about you, and they took great counsel to make sure that you don't know who you are. Them the 10 horns. Them represent nations. Them not no monsters. Them not monsters, people. Them represent nations. Represent horn mean power. And represent different nations, their power. They take a crown. Esau is the red dragon. And the 10 horns is everybody, all other nations that had us in slavery that's following him. And his tail drew a third part of the stars of heaven. A third part of the stars of heaven. A third part of the world followed him. These people believe in him. They love this him. They love this man. And did cast them to the earth. Earth means ground. Lower state of life. See, you don't, heaven means a high state of life. Earth means a lower state of life. And the dragon stood before the woman, was ready to deliver, for to devour her children as soon as they are born. The children, they're talking about Jesus Christ. God always used him as a her in a metaphor. Ready to be born. We are the children are ready to be born, and he's waiting. That devil waiting to get our kids. They're waiting to make them kill each other, make them hate each other, make them sing songs about their body part, make them be promiscuous for the whole world to see. Make the black men to be in prison, leave their family, leave their children, rob and kill each other. That's Esau doing that. That's Esau doing that. See, I'm breaking it down. Now it can make sense to you. Go to Revelation 13, 18. Esau, the red dragon, is a man. And he called all, it started at 16. And he called all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. In their right hand, in their forehead. That means in your brain, in your body. Because you following all everything that they're doing. They keep thinking you're going to be a 60 yet. No, it's the knowledge that he give you. That's why you have lost your world. Your world is the world of Israel. Because you have killed each other. You are eating bad food that's killing you. You are leaving your wife and kids and not taking care of them. You are destroying the world as you speak right now because of what we're doing. Our kids are destroying us because we have forsaken the law. So we don't teach them. So what they do, they go out there. That's why they die. We are killing our kids because we like knowledge. I'm finna prove to you that this is a man. The red dragon is Esau, who I described in Genesis 25. The church will not take their time and break this down to you. I'm trying. All I can do is try. I know it might not make sense to you now, but if you follow on these scriptures, I promise you it'll come to you. You got to pray. Here is wisdom. Here's wisdom. Let him that has understanding count the number of the beast. The Most High called him a beast. Call Esau a beast. Because he wild. He boil you. He make rape laws to keep him from going to jail. He hang you. I'm just giving you some examples of what they do to you. Count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. And the number is 603 score. That's 666. Y'all don't heard about it. It's a man. It's not a mystical monster. It's a man. And I'm going to further give you some more proof. Uh, 14:12. I'm just giving you 14:12. How they're falling from heaven. Heaven, they keep telling you that, oh, the devil came from heaven. Heaven means a status. A status. How they're falling from Lucifer. It's Esau. I'm going to give it to you. Son of the morning. How they're cut down to the ground. I told you it's a status. The heaven is a status. The earth is the ground. How you cut down? How you in your lowest state? They evil. What is did that weakest the nation? You're weak in the nation because you gave us false doctrine. The nation is us, the 12 tribes of Israel. That's why you don't know you're a nation. So when you see nations, I'm not a nation. I'm a black man. I'm an African American. I'm a nigger. I'm not a nation. See, that's what they told you. But you are a nation. You are from the 12 tribes of Israel. You are a nation. So when I ask you what's your nationality, what is your nation? That's why our people go to gangs. Because it's in their DNA. That's why they go to tribes. It's in their DNA. That's why you got these women hanging with these women. These men hanging with these women. They're in a tribe. But they don't even know why. For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven. Now, heaven, check this out. And I will exalt myself, I will drop my throne above the stars of God. They done went to space. He done exalted his throne. The eagle has landed near Armstrong. They have went above the stars of heaven. See, you gotta know when the heaven is used. Talking about a lower state, the heaven is used. It's a high state because they done went to the moon. The eagle has landed. The Apollo. I will sit amongst the mount of the congregation. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the side of the north. Sit is when they used to sit on us as slaves for a chair. Put our foot on our slave back for 12, 14 hours. He kneeling down for like a lazy boy chair. That's where that come from. You know, when you kick that lazy boy up, well, they used to have little nigger boys on their knees for 12, 14 hours with their foot resting on their back. Where the lazy boy chair come from, people? And the congregation is of the north. The north is North America. That's where you at. You're a slave. And that's the worst thing you could do when you sit. If you don't learn the terminology of words, the Bible, not just reading, you got to understand the terminology of words. Here a little, there a little. Precept among precept, precept among precept. Why, if you don't read the Old Testament, you are lost. So when you say sit on people, you sitting on somebody's back. That's the lowest state. That's to the ground. They did to us. That's what they continue to do. That's why we're on the bottom. They sitting on us right now. We are the congregation of the north. They brought us here during slavery. Now go to Isaiah 14:16. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble? They talking about Lucifer. I just read it in content. I told you Lucifer was. I tried to tell you that he's a man. I gave you leading up to it. Now, here in 16, it let you know. Because when the destruction comes, they're going to look up to him and say, hey, this the people that's supposed to make the world tremble? It's a man. It's Esau. But you'll never know that because they won't teach you that. Isaiah 14:6-7. This 6-7. I'm gonna read this in and get it over with. For the Lord will have mercy upon Jacob. Jacob is you from the 12 tribes of Israel. And when that truth is, Israel is the 12 and set them in their own land. God gonna come get this in the time. God gonna get us and set us in our own land. and the stranger shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to us at the house of Jacob. All the stranger, all other nations, they already cleaving to you, but they're cleaving to you in a negative way now. Anything you do, they want to be just like us. They're already cleaving. And the people shall take them and bring them to their land. They say, take them. We're going to take these people that had us in slavery. They're going to break it down and bring them to the place. And the house of Israel shall possess them. We're going to own them so that they own us in slavery. Then in the land of the Lord, we're going to go back to Jerusalem for servants and handmaid. We're going to make them servant and handmaid, just like we were they servants and handmaid. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over them. Rule over their oppressor. Everybody who oppressed you, all the one I read to your son about who took it to Mark and they came together to destroy us. This is it. This is the 12 tribes right here. And I'm going to tell you how they're going to be destroyed. All this going to come to the end. Go to Jeremiah. I know it's a little long. Jeremiah 49, 16 through 18. They terrified. They terribleness had deceived thee, because they got pride. In the pride of their heart, Esau, the red dragon, so the hairy man. Oh, thou that dwellers in the cliffs of the rock, because you got to remember, they came out of the cliffs of rock and rocks of joy. They came out in Europe. They came out of the cliffs of the rock. Remember they call it the Renaissance period or the Dog Age. That's when they was when the Moors, Moor meaning black, rich meaning what the Hebrews was like. When we were teaching them over there in Europe for them 1,000 years, they lived in the cliffs of the rock. They would eat their own people. They didn't know how to bury. They had all this disease. That's why you see them now about taking shower with jeans on. Some of them take shower 3 or 4 days. They're bringing this back. Or someone born with tails, because guess what? You can pull it up. They're born with tails, and because they got the animal DNA. That's why you see you smell them when you don't been around and they smell. When they get sweaty, they smell like sulfur. That sulfur it's come out of like an animal, because they've been super animals all in their DNA. That's why you say, damn, they smell like wet dog. You done did it. Nobody can say they ain't did it, but that's why. They lived in the cliffs of the rock, and they would sleep with the animals and all this. It's a lot. Check this out. And their dwellers in the cliffs of the rock. They hold the high of the hill. They was in the mountains. Though thou should make their nest as high as the eagle on your quarter. They had the eagle with the things in the nest. That's them. So God tell you who the people is, so it's up to you whether you want to learn it or not. I will bring you down from thence, says the Lord. God said, I'm going to bring you down from your high. You went up on the moon. God said, I'm going to bring you down from your high state, because you got pride. You think you're better than everybody. That's how you know the heavens mean in certain, or when you read the Bible, in certain instances, it means a high state, how you living. In the lower state, how you living. So people, if you don't know how to read the Bible, you'll get confused. That's why you need a teacher. That's why you need to come in and let me teach you, so you can understand what's going on. Also, Edom shall be a desolate. Edom is a nation. You talking about Edom? It's Esau. Mean red. Mean hairy. Mean red dragon. Mean Lucifer. Mean so-called whites. And Edom shall be a desolate. Everyone goes by it shall be astonished. Everybody that look at Edom gonna be astonished, because guess what? The bomb's coming, and shall the United States of America, modern day Babylon. I told Edom mean nation. So the nation, which is so-called modern day Babylon, which is the United States of America, you finna see plagues start coming. We already had COVID. You had all the other disease. They finna start coming, and people from afar, with other nations, will be looking like, oh, look at them, look at them, look at them. I thought they were the most powerful country. Look at them. They can't even do this, can't do it. That's what they're talking about. As in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay, you got to remember, people, the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah was like God dropped a big old firebomb. The firebomb today is a nuclear bomb. They're going to shoot the nuclear bombs over here, and they're going to show land. So you ain't with God, and you don't pray to God, guess what? You don't pray with God to give you some help. You don't change your way. You're going to be part of that lake of fire. I tried to tell a certain person, I tried to tell my sister that the lake of fire is not a lake. It's not that. It's not literal lake. Lake of fire is that bomb coming over here, dropping that bomb, just like you did in sometimes my brain be working so fast with the movie The Terminator. When Sarah Connor was dreaming and she would hold the fence and that bomb dropped and her eyes went in her head and she was melting away, that's what's going to happen to they tell you what's going on. So this is what's going to happen to the United States of America. In the neighboring city, they all said the Lord. The living city, the other city they're going to be watching, no man shall abide there, neither shall the son or the man dwell in. The son of the man, you're talking about from generation to generation to generation, Esau. So that's why that's why I said the people shall never change. Ecclesiastes 4:16, we the same people yesterday as the other day. So that's what he's talking about. The son of the man, talking about the generation. Shalom, my people. Shalom, my people. I know I went along, but I had to get it all in. I try to rush it, but the Bible says that we like knowledge, so we don't like knowledge. If it ain't got no foolery in it, then we don't like listen to it. So I try to get through it, but some of the stuff you can't get through it. Maybe, hey, God bless you who get it. God, I can't. Ain't nothing. I just get it where it mess like, send it, share it with a friend. You get it with a group. Let them start looking at stuff and learn, because you got to learn who you are, because we're in our last days, people. You can see it. You can see it. Shalom, my people. Shalom. I love you. 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 Shalom.